Hi everybody. So this is the screencast you have all been waiting for. How do we do this on the calculator? Well, the first thing you need to do is change the mode of your calculator. So you're going to press this mode button. And what you want to do is change your mode from being a real number to being a complex number. So we're going to toggle down using the down arrow and then the right arrow and highlight A plus BI. Once you get there, you have to press enter. And now your calculator will be in the correct mode. So remember, look for A plus BI. Now, once you have it in this mode, you can do all kinds of calculations. Now, let me show you how. So press second and quit to get out of there, to get to the main screen. And now we can add two complex numbers like 7 plus 3i. Now, the I key is above this decimal point. You see this I? So we're going to press second and that decimal point to get the I. So I have 7 plus 3i minus 6 plus 4i. And the calculator will do the calculations for you. So you can see 7 plus 3i minus 6 plus 4i is 1 minus I. And it did the calculations for you. Now, I personally think it's easier to do adding and subtracting in my head. Some students don't like FOIL. So if you wanted to actually multiply these two together, so 7 plus 3i and 6 plus 4i, and we're multiplying them together. Notice how I'm using the parenthesis button. And the calculator knows if these two parentheses are next to each other, that means multiplication. And you can multiply these two together. And we get 30 plus 46i. It's kind of neat, huh? I think the easiest thing to do on the calculator is a division problem. So here's an example of a division problem that I did. 4 plus 2i divided by 6 minus 3i. Now I want to do that with you. I'm going to clear this screen, and so there's no distractions. And let's type that in our calculators together. So 4 plus 2i, and put that in parentheses. And then we're going to divide by 6 minus 3i. You got to make sure you're using the parentheses correctly. Now, when you press division, or enter, you're going to get this long decimal, which is not what you want. So there's this really cool feature on your calculator. If you press the math button, and then this says change it to a fraction. So press enter and enter again. It will change that expression to a fraction, which is really nifty and nice and helpful. Remember, I'm not taking this calculator away from you. So you definitely could use this to do these division problems on any tests and on the final exam. Okay. The only thing that the calculator is not super helpful with is if you're taking up or raising or finding a power of I. So for example, if we did I to the 54th power, like we did earlier in an earlier screencast. Oh, actually, that one worked. So let me try one that wouldn't work. So try something bigger, like for example, if we wanted to find I to the 315th power, you'll notice the calculator is going to give us some crazy answer. So powers of I are not the greatest way to do these. Smaller numbers, it might work. Bigger numbers, no. But let's use what we learned in an earlier screencast. So we're going to take 315 and we're going to divide that number by 4. The remainder, since I got 0.75 as the decimal part, that means the remainder is 3. When I divide 315 by 4, I get a remainder of 3. And if I get a remainder of 3, remember that's in the third place. So that answer is going to be I, negative I. Remember, the same as I to the third. All right. Good luck. Email me if you have any questions.